Welcome back to Ace Attorney. Oh, I'm loving this game so much. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Don't worry, Mr. Powers, you're in fucking safe zone, right? I will find that shitty ass killer for you, and I'll save you. Alright? I'll save you. I'll save you. Okay. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya? So, what happened? Well, I think we've got a pretty good idea of who did it. Now all we need is a motive. All I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah? But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh? Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia is there. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP? WP, Powers, right? Alright, let's talk to him. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick. You must have really wowed him. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes. Though, there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Could you tell me more about Miss West? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. And what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Mella? Oh, he used to be a finer straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vesqua's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name is Salmonella. Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high, and that and all that. I can imagine him being her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Yeah, I don't think any of us can. I was wondering about Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped out of the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business, but he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in all productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to my summer. He just gave up being a star a couple years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vesquez came to Global 5 years ago. don't know why I'm so suspicious of this best voice. Why do I feel like, what do you call it? I know, just stuff he's saying. I'm not gonna accuse anyone without evidence, though, but I don't know. She's a little suspicious. She was also, what do you call it? Wouldn't she have also been in the studio too? I don't know. It's pretty much all. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, the place is really peaceful. Like this. Nick, I think our guard's down. Yeah, I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Woo! She's alive. I was wondering about Divas, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwig of her. So she always gets her. She seemed bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Manella, the director? Sal. He's soft, a pushover. Does whatever this place tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like that? Well, it's pretty obvious if you just look at him. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer. I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You'd drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Call him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? Would never so low. It's impossible. Whatever you say, Grandma. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to the studio too. Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him. Like the director or the producer? Hmm. Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vesquez. Hello. 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 Maya, maybe you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really kicking off. Oh, dear. Mr. Power was the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. Oh, shit. I would assume so. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh, dear. I'm wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella. You must talk about that man. Perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer? By yourselves? Oh dear. Wait. What do you mean? Oh. I see. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Man, it looks the same. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Yeah. Not really any clues. Wait, let's keep looking. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. An old movie poster. Dynamite and Samurai and Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Samurai Summer and Jack Hammer. This poster is quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw the show. Oh, it was one of the typical summer romance stories. But it was great. Typical summer romance. With a samurai on a horse. Shit, you don't know what the fuck they do in movies these days, you know what I'm saying? An old movie poster, the Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurais sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god! That movie was the best! It's about a samurai who singed his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing samurai stars, what's next? Ninja ballet? It looks like they were designed set to use for the Steel Samurai. They've got some figures on how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on these sets. Glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Alright. This is where Salmonella and Divasquace ate. There's nothing left on the plate. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too? Something wrong? I don't know, I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know? Can't say that I do. What? About the T-bone? No, this isn't no T-bone steaks, otherwise there'd be the bone here. Anyways, what's this? A light van for moving stuff and equipment around. They kept it in pretty good shape. It looks like it runs fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Yeah. Okay, so wait, about the incinerator, what if they, like, burn evidence? They have an incinerator right here. I don't know what I'm looking around for. There's flowers here. Well, it's pretty. I think good care of these. Don't get too close, that fence looks dangerous. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. I feel like I've already interacted with all this. I don't need to interact with it again. The trailer door is unlocked. Okay. What, can we not go to Studio 1 anymore? I guess they're not even filming today either. I didn't want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you put that bottle of sleeping pills. Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yeah! No, not touch it. Where did he come from all of a sudden? Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can be a little dramatic Q at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatic Q indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on the table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Prices, they're off. So you're looking for sleeping pills? How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to percent. But I have the capabilities of making a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to sleeping pills. See? If there's traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything's in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright? So the food in the plate had laced with sleeping pills. Oh, okay. So definitely, what do you call it? Hammer's drugged power. Looks like it. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess. Some people think we should pursue the case that we already have against Powers. And some people think we should suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How's Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with a hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, got some good news to about that. They found victim Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. I knew it! I knew it! So that means, yep, it sounds like the one with powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. That's how we do it. Examine it. Dressing room. Oh, hello. What are you doing in, what do you call it, Powers' dressing room? What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of Steel Samurai. What? No! I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah. Miss Vasquez, that producer had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything, she said apparently. Some dirt. What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. Okay, now this is making me even more suspicious of Miss Vasquez. How do you say her name? I forgot. They were using Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set. What was that part of this film set then? I got myself a box of apple juice. I would prefer mango, but apple juice is good too. I'm not trying to be greedy, alright? I like what I get. The film set. Was that a trailer part of the film set then? What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make any make kids shows anymore. What? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want Steel Samurai around anymore. They won't forget this all that ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about the kids who Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. The program just ends. They'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah, I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. This is why you can't stop the Steel Samurai. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Neither do I, Nick. Funny that neither. Oops, let's try it again. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. What do you mean? What evidence? What am I trying to prove? What's this? This is why you can't. Oh, why I can't stop it. Oh, okay. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Okay, I understand. The proof that the kids love the show. And this is... A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show should be cancelled just so adults can say this. I would think that you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Studios is so intent on. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Can you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Ms. Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. That's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Ms. Vasquez asked him to do. So Mr. Hammer tried to, kill Ms. Vasquez, because Ms. Vasquez had this on Mr. Hammer, but Mr. Hammer ended up dying instead, somehow. Vasquez, took the spear and killed Mr. Hammer instead. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make public? But we didn't see any signs of a struggle, or anything like that. Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. Well, let me just check. Pierced through the chest by a spear. Okay, so it is the spear. So it is the murder weapon. So it couldn't have been the other murder weapon. I just find it hard that this is poorly patched up and shit. And how would this pierce through the Steel Samurai costume? Isn't it made out of metal? I feel like the spear would just break. Apparently not. Apparently it was strong enough somehow. Grandma must have done a good patching up job. I see. You know who knows this? Mr. Oldbag. Miss Oldbag, I bet. She was back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try if she'll talk. Oldie bag. I have something I need to get off my chest, you know, old bag? What, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take it from me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. But everybody's doing their darnest to get Hammer. They think made Global Studio what it is today. Hammer! It's old due to Hammer! He's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep it a safe distance. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols. Nichols? Nicholas, Penny Nicholas, that assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers. Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed no less. I suppose this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I have proof. I'm sorry, but I do have. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. This. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so... The plate that he used to eat steak. There are traces of sleeping powder on the plate. Huh. I bet Powers put it in there. Even a lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes. Except that I have proof that Mr. Hammer put the pills in. This bottle contains sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints were found. Oh, I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag. Okay. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag? You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. A paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And get to it all better. Disgrace. She had ties to the mafia. She silenced the paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old man never meant to harm anyone. Miss Oldbag, hold a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph? Oh, what the? Wait, this is the trailer in Studio 2? I'm supposed to fight with a bag on the top of the stairs there. He pushed the other actor on, and the man fell onto the flower box fence. Is that an axe? Why is there an axe there? But how did you get this? Hold up. No, I want to see that again. Oh, I don't have it? It was a long time ago. I don't feel like talking about it much. I understand. But wait, hold on. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see the picture. Why is there an axe there? So that's sharp enough to kill someone. Okay. Well, that's pretty obvious. Hold up. How much do you want to bet that, what do you call it? Mr. Hammers and Miss Vasquez were fighting on the stairs, and she got the upper hand and pushed him off? No. The weapon was the spear. The weapon was the spear, though. The weapon was the spear. Can't be these things. It's still weird, though. I'll present this to you. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way for me to help you. Sorry. Well, do you not know what it is? Well, whatever. What if I show this to her? She's not even looking. Where? What? Where'd you get that? My bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag Nick. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used this to control the camera. The wind. Uh-huh. It's gotten stronger, don't you think? She's trying to take us off topic. I knew she's guilty. Something's gone on. She has to be guilty of something. The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Alright, let's go inside the trailer. You came. Well then, what was it that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that incident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammers to control him, weren't you? That's why he wasn't doing kids' shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. So, what do you call it? Mr. Hammer tried to use the steel samurai suit to frame Mr. Power and kill, what do you call it, Miss Vasquez, but Miss Vasquez overpowered him and killed him instead. That's what happened. That has to be what happened. But how did she get the spear? That's the thing. She would have had to have a way to, like, neutralize his threat to get the spear and then kill him with the spear. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone out from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went set off its own accord. But you were cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be like if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? Oh, that is what I... Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years for a mere accident? And I ran him hard. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammers, you see. Jumped onto the reporter who brought a photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands. She gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an all the reporters need is the negative. The negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me now. What? This is valuable evidence, boys. Who are you guys all of a sudden? Oh, we shouldn't have shown her the photo. Hey, professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial tomorrow. Unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want photographs so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should EDGEWORTH'S care about it all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Bro! Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. EDGEWORTH'S. You're coming down to the prison with me now. Yes, gumshoe! Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Bro, Gumshoe just saved our ass. That was epic. That was so good. I might be a Gumshoe fan now. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. He rehearsed that too. He was dedicated for that one moment right there. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe. The biggest guys are always the most friendly. Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I have one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Nick? Looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who is at the bottom? EDGEWORTH'S. Okay. Well, the trial is about to start. I'm excited. I'm really excited for this. So she's definitely the killer. 100% EDGEWORTH'S is the killer. And I'm about to hand her fucking ass right here in this shit. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. It will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement? In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claimed that the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, a poll on people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on the edge today. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Ms. EDGEWORTH'S to the stand. Ms. EDGEWORTH'S is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her occupation? I don't think you're allowed to smoke in a courtroom. EDGEWORTH'S. I am the producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I just don't needless banter. If you must pontificate, do when I'm not here. Very well, Ms. EDGEWORTH'S. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm back. I entered the trailer. Oh, a little before noon. The meeting had begun at 12 o'clock sharp. It ended at 4 o'clock. It was to be rehearsed. It was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 3-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We got a hamburger. Later, we all went to Studio 1. That's all. But where were the bones, bro? What did they do with the bones? Did they, like, what do you call it? Whack Do they whack hammers with the bone and knock him out or some shit? What do they do with the bones? I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so yes, I'll take you. The van. There's a van in Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk. What with that monkey's head toppling over? I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination? This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do this. Okay. Do it. Let's do it. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Are you always this? Yes. Oh dear. So, the meeting began at 12 sharp. Ended at 4. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. There was to be rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 o'clock and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5 o'clock. I would think it was between those times. You would think. Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Hold on. You had Sal? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in Studio 2 van. Oh, alright. At 2:30 we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. I'm just gonna, press her on absolutely everything. Because she doesn't talk, so we have to find all the little information and shit. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. A 15-minute break. I'll keep hitting my desk all I want. In fact, I'm just gonna hit my desk even more because it pisses her off. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she had said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being a boss. But I'm sure we'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said, somewhere. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she didn't have that time to eat a T-bone steak. If I have some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak. Oh, I'm saying that there was a bone. Look, find anything? Yes, I think I found something. Do you have any evidence that proves it? Any proof she didn't eat steak? I have nothing to prove that she didn't eat the steak. This is the wrong one. It has to be this one, but I don't know what evidence presents. This. Compare the two. Oh, come on. I thought you can compare the fact that there's a bone in one and a bone in the other. I don't understand. Is this the right one? I thought comparing the T-bone steak to this steak would be correct. Apparently not. But I don't know anything else it could be. Objection! I didn't mean to object twice. What? Didn't I do this last time? What happened? Huh, just as I thought. Why is this different now? You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vequace and Mr. Manella at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vequace, tell me how a person can eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone. I think I know how. You didn't eat the steak. No, not the... I didn't mean... I didn't click that, bro. What? You ate the bone, too. Nick, are you sure? I mean, I love steak, but even I don't eat the bone. Hey, I don't eat it either. Mr. Wright, I too leave the bone. Bro, I didn't mean to click that. Can I try that again? I think I know how. You didn't eat the steak. That's what I was supposed to click. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like the incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vequace doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying yes, Your Honor? As Miss Vequace left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Hey, Vequace. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was the murder weapon again? Oh yes, that samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? You couldn't, could you? I think you could. It's not impossible. Well, maybe it's not impossible, but... Silence. I'm speaking. The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes? I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now, the Steel Samurai costume is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention there is proof I did not have the spear. The photograph of the Steel Samurai shows that the victim himself was holding it. Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrested it away from him? Yeah, take that, Wright. If you still think she did it, show us proof. Hey Nick, look at the data we have on the samurai spear in the court record. Isn't there something in there that gets to you? Something odd about the samurai spear? Wait, something the matter, Mr. Wright? Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous... So I was wrong? What? Very well, I won't hold you to your claim, but I'm afraid I will have to penalize you. No! What's this? You're taking back your claim? Let's backtrack for a moment. I want to consider whether this could have used the samurai spear or not. However, there is no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? No, but the autopsy says the samurai spear was a... Bro, so this is the autopsy is wrong, basically. Then my original claim when I said... Wait, let's just go back here. My original claim when I said that the murder weapon could have been... she could have pushed him onto those things, the design thing that could have pierced him. I think that could have also been used as the murder weapon. Plus, one was bent. Remember we saw one was bent? Oh. I think I'm starting to finally fucking find out the shit. The spear was found laying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Yeah, look, it's almost broken as well. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who was wearing a thick costume with this, through the chest? Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what it was. How was the hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell what the murder weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well. Let's see this murder weapon then. Okay. Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot order this, trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photo is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in the photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. Oh, there we go. Now we're making this shit work. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of the argument that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And with the evil magistrate's costume no less. Are you then claiming I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? Using the van. You put him in the van and you drove there. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 50 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could you say she dealt with the body? She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Oh shit, she's got that pressure on her now. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so you went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body onto the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was. Conspirator. Of course he was. Of course Sal Manella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Visquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the steel samurai costume, and they had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burnt it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Visquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? So, do you plead guilty? What exactly happens now? So, what happens next? Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say? What do you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean this Visquez? So it was you. You killed Jack Hammer. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of the wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that's only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack the decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course it's as the witness says. Certainly it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've got no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again. No further questions. You did it. Testify again. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You ask the same questions, get the same answers, a waste of time. Damn. To come so far only to fail? Testify again. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end this cross-examination of the witness, Miss Visquez. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see. Very well. Good talk, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, a double objection, okay. Your Honor, I request the witness to testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. He probably thinks you're fucking annoying and wants you to get arrested. That's probably why. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't even know we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see a little point in making Ms. Visquez repeat herself. What exactly do you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed, verily, I say. Ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth? Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that, he probably did it to keep his win streak alive. You know, doesn't he have like a win streak? So he has to. What do you call it? Yeah, he found out she's guilty, so he's now turning on her to keep his win streak alive. Edgeworth. After finding the body. I was with Sal and Oldback, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. Oldbag was with you? I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issue raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She might be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. Cross-examination time, let's go. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 o'clock for the rehearsal, so I'd like to say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Okay, so she's now, what do you call it? Saying full, she's having full conversations rather than just yes or no. Press harder. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in the costume with Salmonella's help. Oh, what did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy? The witness will continue her testimony. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent, though. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember? What? There was a dead body lying in front of us. Yet you expect me to be calm? Certainly seemed calm enough when I accuse you of murder. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around. You discovered a murdered body and then one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Visquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his Steel Samurai costume, Powers didn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Visquez. You may continue. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Just like right now. Silence. Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. Oldbag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going toward the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's words? Perhaps not. She seemed to also have given the detective the photograph. Of course, I heard all this after that fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting. There was no way we could have been involved, thus they covered for us. Covered for you, or covered it for you. There must have been a lot of writing on it, with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. I went to the trailer to get my script and directions. The script and your direction notes. Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought the studio went for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well. Ms. Visquez, please continue. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Oh, Okay. Okay. Huh? Think. Miss Quest said she didn't bring because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Anyone with common sense. Order, order. Mr. Edgeworth, what you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Ms. Visquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I have a perfectly good reason to believe that there will be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. You have to find something to peg this on her, or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we filmed the body. Wait a minute. Hold up. No, I don't care about that. I'm sure only some people knew about this. Powers' injury.
Objection!
You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. Wait, what? Oh, she said Hammers was injured. What? Oh, you fucked up. She slipped. Her tongue slipped. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in the photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammers. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manello was at the run-through that morning. He would have known about Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? He was misplaced. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manello. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. And when he was doing this, well, it would have had to be after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Mr. Space, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order! Order! I will have order! Witness! Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Visquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he fell on hard times, but he was a star. That's what I was saying. I think Mr. Hammers was actually trying to kill you, and then you killed him in self-defense. That is what I think. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on this matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course I can prove it. Okay, I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to you the court evidence as to Ms. Visquez's motive in this murder. This one? Psst. Maya, look, this is it. Why? Are you showing that to me, Nick? And why are you whispering? I was just testing it on you. Huh? Well, I'm afraid your test results are negative. Mr. Wright! Yes, Your Honor. Hurry up with it. Oh, you have a certain tempo you have to maintain here. Yes, Your Honor. Right, here goes. I present to the court evidence that Mr. and Miss Visquez is murdered in this murder. What? This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Visquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Visquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case is currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighted him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Visquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a consistent source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about the motives here, yet you only have talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Visquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Visquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Mr. Hammer. He was a good source of income for me, and I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Visquez's motive for the murder. I don't know. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? Bro, there's no... what do you call it? She did it in self-defense. I don't think she had a motive at all. It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. And Miss Visquez, did... All Miss Visquez... Bro! All Miss Visquez did was to push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? Simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Visquez. What? What? Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Power while with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady to thinking he was Powers. Then Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Visquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Oh, she mad. So you did do it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Visquez. What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Miss Visquez, please, try to remain calm. No, how could this... It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Visquez. No! Please don't die. Please. So it was partially for revenge and it was partially for self-defense, I see. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again. Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Visquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Bro, Edgeworth. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty! There we go. That is all. This court is adjourned. Court is adjourned. Court is adjourned. That was epic. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Mr. Squace. But I think that he tried to pay for the murder. It makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why Mr. Hammer won't blame me? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... I don't know. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai. Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids' show, and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I. Congratulations, WP. Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume, man. Is something wrong? No, of course not. Nick, Edgeworth. Whoa. Say something, Wright. I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No. I really want to thank you. This place would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Oh, okay. Liar. Okay, right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospective, it would have been better if we had not met. Thanks to you, I am settled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve it to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Looks like we humbled him. Mr. Wright. Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids' shows again. Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. We have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. How amazing was that, bro? A brand new has been added. Okay. Oh. It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. Oh, he's gonna push her off. I've seen this happen way too many times in movies and games. At last I shall have my revenge. What? Oh, never mind. Merry Christmas. Who the hell? Huh? Edgeworth! Edgeworth is a killer? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Okay. Let me just save right there. So Edgeworth is the killer. Okay, well, I didn't expect that. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna stop right there. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and bye for now.